Is that supposed to be real? She spat, voice sharp like broken glass. The coffee shop fell eerily silent. All eyes darted to the SEAL uniform, the crisp, dark navy still catching the fluorescence overhead. I froze halfway through pouring her vanilla latte. My jaw clenched. I didn't even know her, but I knew this insult hit deeper than caffeine stains on my sleeve. She stood there, strong posture, but pain flickered in her eyes. I'd seen it before, a soldier in uniform trying not to crack under the weight of casual cruelty. Uniforms are for real heroes, I muttered under my breath, careful not to let my voice carry. She looked up, confused. I gestured with the mug. Here, on me. You drop this. My voice was steady. I tried to project calm, but inside a war thundered. She accepted the cup, her fingers brushing mine, tattooed skin against coffee. A faint tracer of ink curled around her wrist, a black anchor tied to a serpent. That's when I saw it, the unmistakable emblem of the SEAL trident wrapped in the waves of ink. The entire shop exhaled. What had been quiet turned instantaneous. Respect, disbelief, admiration flickering over faces that moments ago judged without knowing. The woman's eyes widened. Her chest rose and fell. Shock, humbleness, maybe shame. I stepped back behind the counter, gripping the edge as adrenaline washed over me. Two worlds collided in that small cafe, the cold world of prejudice and the heavier truth etched in skin. I didn't speak. I didn't need to. The atmosphere crackled. Customers shifted. Whispers rose. She's a SEAL? That's impossible. Excuse me, ma'am, thank you. The woman, still tense, managed a small nod. Her voice caught. Thank you. No meter of sarcasm this time. Genuine, vulnerable. I handed her the latte again, hands steady but heart pounding with urgency. Flashback. Weeks ago, she landed in this town. Boots still smelling of salt. Body still stiff from training cycles. Mind numb from loss. The woman, let's call her Riley, had left behind everything. Her home, her family's mourning silence, the constant ache of missing siblings deployed elsewhere. She'd taken this job, disguised hope as friendliness, just to feel human again for a while. The uniform was mandatory at work, but the armor she carried inside mattered more than the dark blue she slipped into every morning. Riley was no war hero on screens. She was real, and real heroism doesn't sparkle. It scars. Back in the coffee shop, I saw tears glinting, not of humiliation, but of relief. Relief that someone recognized not just the uniform, but the soul that wore it. A few people started applauding softly. That sudden warmth after a cold snap. The manager moved forward, a lean man with salt and pepper beard. Voice soft but firm. Ma'am, if you're uncomfortable, you don't need to stay. This cafe respects you. Silence hung. Then one by one, customers, old, young, strangers, turned back to their conversations, cups in hand. The earlier insult vanished, replaced by something heavier. Reverence. The woman, Riley, exhaled slowly, as if letting go of a weight she never realized she'd been carrying. She touched her wrist. The tattoo looked different now, no longer a secret, but a declaration. I broke the hush. On the house, I said, carefully, the first words I allowed myself. My voice echoed more than I intended. Thank you for everything. She nodded, eyes shining raw. The manager signaled a colleague. A latte poured, placed gently beside her. Cup warm. Flames of guilt, respect, and gratitude stirred in the air. I wiped down the counter, but I didn't look away. I studied faces, the ones who sneered, the ones who stared, the ones who now nodded in quiet respect. I remembered the insult. I remembered the weight, and I realized then, no uniform, no matter how sharp, can carry the gravity of sacrifice alone. Only shared recognition can lift it. Later, as Riley stepped out the door, her boots echoing on the pavement, she turned back to me and smiled. A small corner lift of lips heavy with emotion. She wasn't proud. She wasn't boasting. She was human. Sometimes That's more than enough. Because there are battles no one sees. Battles fought far from applause. Sacrifices carved in skin and silence and scars. And when sympathy becomes respect, that's when we heal. If this story touched you, if you've ever judged or been judged without knowing, remember, redemption can start with a glance, a gesture, a cup of coffee. Real strength isn't loud. It survives insults. It survives disbelief. It survives silence. It endures. Before we end this video, we'd love to hear from you. Where in the world are you watching from? And what part of this story stayed with you the most? Hit like, leave your comment, and subscribe for more life-changing stories.